Obviously, a lot going on in the news these days with all the events down in Washington, D.C. But let's not forget that we are also still in the midst of a deadly global pandemic. Yesterday, we saw hospitalizations related to COVID-19 hit a record here in the U.S. Yahoo Finance's Anjalee Khemlani joins us now for the latest on the state of the pandemic, Anjalee, and also the kind of slow rollout of the vaccine, what we are learning about vaccine effectiveness, and sort of where things stand as, again, light at the end of the tunnel, but last time I checked, we are still very much in the darkness on this.
We are still very much in the darkness and still a lot more to go. We know that we've been waiting for a mid-January peak to hit, and we are on our way to that. As you pointed out, record for hospitalizations at 132,000. Meanwhile, daily cases and deaths both hitting new records, 260,000 new cases in the US yesterday, as well as 4,100 deaths. Really stark numbers. And of course, all of this against the backdrop of vaccines rolling out, continuing to, of course, some bumps along the way. We've heard about people stalking pharmacies, trying to get in through loopholes, lying about whether or not they're healthcare workers out in LA. A lot of news coming in about people really trying to jump the line because of this unprecedented need for these vaccines. But meanwhile, we are waiting to see just how far along the US is. We know that they were set to hit 20 million vaccines shipped by the end of last year, but it seems like they're much closer to that as it stands today. A message from Acting Secretary Chris Miller yesterday, Defense Secretary Chris Miller yesterday, saying that while they are continuing to roll out, they've reached more than 19 million. So at least close to that 20 million that we were supposed to hit last year. And we also know that there are still some lingering questions about the vaccine and its efficacy and durability when it comes to whether or not it will last longer than a few months. Now, we know that antibodies for someone who's recovered last several months, and vaccines are set to sort of follow that same pattern. But we had Moderna CEO say at an event yesterday that it is likely that this vaccine could even last a couple of years. So we're waiting to see,